Hello, everyone. This is Varsha, and you are watching the series of success stories brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. So, as you all know, in this segment of ours, we talk about the prominent achievers of our country who have made India proud in some way or the other. The main focus of our series is to make you all know about the success and achievements of our prominent guests. So today, in the same sequence, we have with us Mr. Satish Pathak, who is the Managing Director of Futurol Moture Global Private Limited. BTech from NIT Silchar, PGDMM from NIMS Mumbai, and Senior Business Leadership Diploma from IIM Bangalore. After serving in corporate world for over 22 years, Mr. Pathak decided to move towards the entrepreneurship and shape up the Futurol Moture Global Private Limited in the field of automobile parts and lubricants. With rich experience in automotive aftermarket in parts and services with automobile stalwarts like Mahindra and Mahindra, Tata Motors, Hero Honda, Honda Motors Europe, Hyundai Mobis, and Eicher Tractors, Mr. Pathak brings a lot on tables and value to a startup business. His last assignment was with Case New Holland as head of spare parts and lubricants. Apart from India, Mr. Pathak has worked with different geographies across globe, gaining invaluable experience as a person and professional. He has excellent exposure in complete business setup right from HR practices to brand establishment with vast exposure in sales, marketing, vendor development, warehousing and logistics, etc. By nature, he is a very cool personality, composed and filled with positive energy. He loves nature and always willing to explore new things with challenges. So, before we enter into the question and answer segment with him, let's quickly have a look at a very small video telling you about what we actually do.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Hello, Mr. Satish, how are you?
I'm fine, Varsha. Thanks.
All right, sir. So before we actually enter into the question and answer segment, I'm very keen to know that how did you actually land up to the idea of starting up with this particular organization?
The thought process was already there in my mind since the time I started my career way back in 1997, actually. And accordingly, I shaped up my career. I worked with different organizations in diversified condition, different geographies, India and abroad. And I always remained focused on parts and automotive parts and lubricant business. And a couple of years back, I felt when I thought that, okay, now I am skillfully, mentally, and financially ready to take up this challenge. Okay, I started this venture, and the venture was basically focused on to giving, like our punchline is innovation towards automotion. So we are giving a different or products in terms of automobile field, and there are many things which are already lined up in future. So we want to be different from what we have been watching or seeing other organizations in automobile sector, and especially in the parts and lubricants.
All right, sir. So, nothing comes that easy to us. So, I'm sure that you must have also faced certain sort of challenges in your professional journey. So, if you can talk about those challenges, please.
Obviously, the first one, the foremost, a major challenge was starting a business and coming out from a non-business family or coming out from a corporate world, okay, which has no business backup. That was the first and foremost challenge for us. And then the challenge was there for myself and my family to get convinced to go for a business, living a very good salary and a very good profile position and a lucrative job with a fixed salary. So once I overcome that challenge, okay, of mental, you can say, for with my family and other things from my relatives, then I thought, okay, now this is the time I can move forward. Then the biggest challenge was to establish the field team and the team. Okay, because what we have seen is most of the professionals, they hesitate or they do not want to work with a startup. So establishing the team was the biggest challenge. Then the next step was to manage or develop the network, develop the plant vendors, and then network in terms of the distribution network. Those was the biggest challenge because market do not anticipate or perceive immediately that a new brand is coming, new company is coming, and they will do good. So these were the few of the challenges which we faced at the initial level. But yes, we overcome, and now we are pretty sound and doing a great thing.
Right, sir. So, what exactly are the product and services that your company is providing to people out there?
See, we are mainly into automotive products, automotive parts, and lubricants under the brand name of Philpro for the automotive parts and Yoddha for the lubricant range. And we are manufacturing and supplying parts under Philpro and parts like filters, clutches, mainly for the farm equipment sector. And under Yoddha lubricant range, we are catering to almost all range of automotive and industrial lubricants. And we are proud to say that we are one of the only lubricant manufacturer who uses IML bucket, which is in mold label. Okay, it's a premium sort of bucket for our lubricant range, and we are the only one who gives buckets ranging from 5 liter to 20 liters in IML packs. Rest all the manufacturers uses HTL most of the for the most of the packs, and for exclusive packs only they use IML. So that's all about our the products and services what we are handling.
Right, sir. So now, everyone do plans for their future. So what further plans are you having for the organization in the upcoming years?
Definitely, I mean, we also have a lot of plans to come up with, whatever current portfolio we have. We already have a succession plan for the current portfolio, like in Philpro range or in Yoddha range. Like we are keep on adding new product lines. Okay, new SKUs we call it. Okay, for now, like we have already established into the tractor segment, and now we have already entered in two-wheeler and three-wheeler segments. And in next maybe by the end of this year, we would also be expanding our product portfolio of lubricant range into a car segment and the truck segment. Apart from this, under the Philpro brand, okay, we are coming up with automotive brakes, okay, by the end of this year. And we also have different plans to enter in battery business as the battery market is exponentially growing, and we believe that in future lies with battery. So we are planning to launch our batteries by 2022, and in maybe in future by 2024, we are also planning to enter solar business, which is also a future for the world.
And I wish you all the success for all these plans of yours, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, sir. So now moving ahead, the gone year 2020 and obviously the current year too is making us all, realize the importance of becoming self-reliant. So what do you have to say on this self-reliant India movement, and also how is your organization working towards this campaign?
See, this Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan in India, or self-reliant, what you call it, is a new ray of hope in the form of a scheme initiated by Indian government. Okay, the Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme lays the foundation stone for a long-term reformation and growth in the Indian economy, crucial sectors that would lead to raise per capita GPT in the hour of crisis. That's what is the future objective of this. And also the primary objective of this economic reform that will restore the economic growth to its desired level, actually. And in PM's vision, he aims to promote local product and suggests us to that to improve the quality, modernize the supply chain, and provide the best product. Okay, and he has actually emphasized that more on the inner strength and self belief for making the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan a successful mission for the entire country, actually. So it's It's more to develop ourselves in terms of product, in terms of quality, in terms of supply chain, so that we actually become a global supplier to the world. Okay, not only in India. Actually, that's the prime objective. Okay, we are also actually at FMG, we are also doing a bit of our contribution in terms of couple of ways actually. First, in terms of the product quality, so we are keep on, I mean, doing some refinement, enrichment, and enhancement in our products to make it innovative, so that it stand out and it is competitive at a global level whenever we start exporting it. Secondly, we are to develop our team, to motivate our team. We are hiring and supporting people who all have lost their jobs due to COVID-19 or other challenges in last couple of years. And we are actually proud to say that our 70% of the current team were jobless in past, and lastly and in jobless in past, and we have actually hired them, and we are and they are doing delivering a very good result with us. Okay. And lastly, we are working to have a tie-ups with ITI institutes to hire people, train them, and to enhance their skills to make FMG and India self-reliant or Atmanirbhar.
So now, moving ahead, here comes the question which I personally want to know the answer for, and that is, what are your feelings on winning this Indian Achievers Award? Like, how did you actually celebrated the news when you got the information that you have won this award?
Just wow. It's actually really a great feeling, and we an entire FMG team is proud to receive this award of Emerging Company, and we sincerely thanks Indian Achiever Forum for recognizing us, and it has made our efforts visible to the world. Okay, and it has actually improved our brand image, and we are sure that it's just the beginning and many more to follow in future because of this Indian Achievers Award. And thanks for that.
And I once again congratulate the entire team for this achievement, sir. All right, sir. So now moving ahead, tell us a bit about the CSR activities too that you are involved in, please.
See, FMG complies with all the social responsibilities of Indian laws, and we sincerely and strictly follow all the environmental health and safety guidelines in our manufacturing, as well as whenever our field team also travels in the market. And I believe 100% of our team members are vaccinated against corona. That is one of the prime thing what we are doing for the social contribution. We are totally against child labor and follow it very strictly in all our manufacturing and all our locations. Also, we and our team are working on Yoddha Foundation, which is still in a very nascent stage, which might work independently, or we may have a tie-up with some NGO. For the first prime objective would be to support the economically challenged girl child to sponsor their education, and also in future we are planning to be associated with nutrition and Poshan Abhiyan, which is still we are working and developing.
Right, sir. So now, before concluding our session, what message or mantra you would like to give to our younger generation to become successful in their careers?
See, actually, the new generation is way ahead of our generation in terms of knowledge, information, and the data what they have actually. But they just need to channelize the same, utilize their potential to become successful, and most importantly, the vision has to be very clear. And I believe the best strategy for them is to convert their vision into reality by their actions and attitude to be a successful leaders or entrepreneurs or a successful individual in life.
Very rightly said, sir. So, thank you so very much for joining with us today. It was lovely talking to you, and I wish you all the success for all your future endeavors. And may you continue to inspire us the way you are doing. Thank you so very much for being with us today.
Thank you, Varsha. Thanks. It was indeed pleasure meeting you over here. Thank you.